Hello guys, welcome to the lecture. In this lecture, we are going to create HTML structure for this section. But first we need to fix this issue. The issue is here. You can see if I open up the HTML. I have opened up the style.cs file. To the bottom, you will see the li element, which is cpbtm items ul li. I have given margin left. This margin is applied to every li element which is here, including the first element, which is this. So we will remove this margin from the first element. So here we are going to copy this CSS rule and we are going to paste it again, and then we are going to say nth child selector, select the child, first child, and give a margin of 0 pixels. What we are doing here, we are going to say select the ULLI element with nth child selector. The number of child which we want to select is 1, which is the first element of the unrolled list. So save it and give the margin of 0 pixel from the left. So we are going to save it and then we are going to refresh the page. Now you can see our rule is working fine and the margin left is removed from the first element. Now it's time to create the HTML structure for the middle section. You can see we have a div which is parent element for these two elements, and these two element is wrapped inside the div, which is side by side. So we are going to create a div and then we are going to create a two more div inside the div, and let's get started. So open up the HTML. So this is the HTML file. If you scroll down, you will see we have this cpp middle nav and this is the middle. So we are going to open it, and then first we are going to create an inner. So we'll say div, and we will add a div, and then we are going to add a class, and we'll say cpp middle nav inner. That will be the inner, and now we are going to create a div, and this div will hold our two div, which will be these two div. These two div is wrapped inside the parent element, which is this div which I have created. What we are going to do here, if you see the final project here, you can see that we have added the text, and this tag is added inside the span element. So we are going to create a span element. So here we are going to add a span element, and inside the span element we will say add to your post. Save it, and if we see on the right div, you can see we have icons, font awesome icon. These icons you can find from the fontawesome.com. So let's add the icons. For the icon we are going to add another list. So let's add icons. So open up the HTML file. Here you can see we have a div, and then we are going to create another list, and then inside the another list we can to create a list item. Inside the list item we are going to add span element, and inside the span element this will be our font awesome icon. So for the image icon we have a class of FAS and FA-images. Write this class down, and if we save and refresh the page, you will see what we get here. We have the image icon is working perfectly fine. So let's add other font awesome icons. Copy this li element, paste it 1 2 3 4. I think we have 6 icon. 1 2 3 4 5 4, 5 and 6. Paste it 6 times. And now it's time to remove the second icon class and change it with this class. FA user. Change with this class. Change this third icon now. This is FA smile. Save it and now scroll down. 3 more left to go. And this time we are going to change this one. I will paste it. You will see this icon is FAS space FA hyphen map hyphen marker hyphen alt. Save it. This is the class for the icon, which is this one. Let me refresh it. You will see we have the icon which is here. Now 2 more icon left. Here you can replace the icon with the class, this class FAS FA hyphen comment hyphen alt. Save it. And the last one is FAS FA hyphen L hyphen ELLIPSIS hyphen H. Save it. Now refresh the page. Now you can see all the icon is now loaded. Now it's time to align these items side by side using flex classes. So open up the HTML file. So here we are going to say class flex. This will be the flex items and that will be the flex container. Save it. Now see it. It's working fine. Now for the another list we are going to add flex also and save it. Now it's working fine. And here we are going to add this T5 content space between as we want, like this. So we have created the HTML structure for our middle section. In the next lecture we are going to design our middle section. So see you in the next lecture.